Why I Became a Copywriter. Hey everyone, my name is Braden Chase and welcome here to the podcast. And I wanted to share kind of why I am here and why I'm doing what I'm doing. If you go and you do a little bit of searching on me, you find kind of a series of events that don't make a whole lot of sense. If you go particularly look on my on my LinkedIn, you'd be like, this guy should probably be in a PhD program right now, not doing copywriting, right? So what's going on? What's my story, right? So that's what I wanted to share. Why am I here? Hello, Luciani. And so I wanted to kind of explain this and what's going on. About 15 years ago, I moved to Brazil for the first time, and I served as a missionary. Hey, Paulo, in Brazil. And I lived there for about 2 years. Wonderful things happened. Good stuff, right? Missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And while I was there, a lot of cool things happened, but one in particular kind of stands out as memorable for this story, right? I realized how important English was for the Brazilians, which as a native speaker, it's just English, right? I knew this stuff, it was obvious, but for them, I remember seeing specifically these two people. Both of them were good. They were trying to get into a customer service job. And one of them was really good at the job, and the other one wasn't very good at the job, but this one spoke English, and this one didn't, so this one got the job, and that blew me away. I'm like, wait, what? You mean someone with higher qualifications and who actually performs better doesn't get the job because they don't speak English? And it blew me away. I'm like, that's crazy. So I come back and I'm like, wow, let's do this. My wife is Brazilian. My kids are Brazilian. I have family in Brazil. I love Brazil. Let's do this stuff with Brazil. So I spent like the next 10, 12 years working on various different things with Brazil. I went back to Brazil. I came to the States, went back to Brazil, came to the States, went back to Brazil a bunch of times, right? A lot of traveling. And I started online school. I taught Portuguese to Americans, I taught English to Brazilians, right, back and forth, all these different things. I did podcasting, I did Facebook ads and Google ads and blog writing and social media management, all these different things, right, that I'm trying to manage and figure out how to do all this stuff. But it's all in Portuguese. And I'm working with this Portuguese students. I'm working in all of these directions because those are my people, right? Those are the ones that I want to help. And I'm like, okay, if I do it online, then I can help lots of people. And I can pay my bills because that's important, right? We got to pay our bills. I can do this stuff. And as I'm going through it, I'm slowly having more and more success and things are getting better and better and better. I'm like, sweet, I've got it. This is okay. I can help a lot of people and they can help me and we can all live happy lives. It'll be great. And, but I hit this point in December of 2018. So just 4 months ago, right? Why, thank you. Thank you, Dennis. So I hit this point about 4 months ago? Yeah, it's April now. So 4 months ago, I get an email from the Brazilian Central Bank. And they say, thank you very much for being involved in the things that you do in Brazil, but we are blocking all foreigners from processing payments inside of our country. So if you want to keep doing business here, you have to do this and this and this and this and this. And I'm like, oh dear, now what do I do? And I tried to do this and I tried to go this way. I tried several different kind of ways around it to try and do their steps and whatever. And it simply just wouldn't work out. So I'm like, now what do I do? I can't help my people, right? I can't help these people. Now what do I do? How do I fix things? Hey, Thomas, nice to see you. So I kind of went around and back. Anyway, whatever. It's a long, difficult past couple of months of me switching to this and switching to that. And what I realized while I was here doing all of this fighting and I'm talking to people and telling my story about these struggles, I'm explaining these things to them. And they're like, oh, hey, can you help me with something? I'm like, oh, sure. And I help them with that. And then like, hey, can you help me with something? Oh, sure, I can help them with that. Oh, yeah, I've done that before. I've done a podcast. I've done videos. I've done these things before. And they're like, help me. And I stopped and I'm like, I wonder if they would pay me to do this. Because when the Brazilian Central Bank sent that to me, hey Giovanni, when the Brazilian Central Bank sent me that letter, it cut off 98% of my income. Gone. I'm like, oh. So I need to shift very quickly and I can't get around it So I need to do something here in the United States. What can I do? Where can I go? What can I set up? So I became a copywriter. And I posted already about what is copywriting. So if you want to know what that is, go back a couple of videos and you'll find that. But becoming a copywriter was the kind of the easiest way for me to take all of those skills that I've developed with Portuguese, with online, with helping people, with teaching, with language, with helping people understand, with supporting people and lifting people to a better way of life and all those things, and putting them kind of to an English audience here in the United States. And that shift has been very helpful for me and for the people that I've been able to help. I've got a couple of different clients already, and it's been good for me. And I'm very grateful for this. I'll actually be expanding this soon into being a full marketing agency here in a little bit with some Brazilian partners, right? So this is like I'm still involved. Things are still going on. And but that's kind of my story and how this happened. I don't have a traditional, I went through these steps and yay, I'm a magical copywriter with a marketing background and all of these things. I'm very much I learned how to work in the mud, right? Out doing the work myself. I had to fight through Google Ads and figure it out on my own, right? Oh, I did not know. I'm glad I'm on Spotify. I wasn't sure about that. That's good. But I learned all of these things there, and I'm able to pull this out and help a lot of people. So I'm excited about that. If you need help with copywriting, whether it's Facebook ads or Google ads or a web page or an email sequence or any of those things, brochures that you need for your product, copywriting, that's kind of the stuff that I do. That's right. And you are correct, Dennis. It is something that a lot of entrepreneurs lack. And at first I thought I did too, until I sat down and I'm like, well, no, you can say it this way. Why? Well, because of this. And I would show them, well, look at the Gary Halbert letters. And they're like, what are those? I'm like, well, they're like these masterpieces of copywriting. What's that? And I'm like, oh, I do kind of know stuff like this. I've been so inside of my world in Brazil that I didn't know the kind of skills that I had built and how useful they would be for people here. So it's been very nice for me. And I've had several mentors, Jim Edwards in particular. If you want to search for him, he's awesome. He has really kind of said and shown me through conversations that I've had with him, this is real. You really can do this. Do it this way and it'll be awesome. And I have done it and it's been awesome. So if you guys need help, I will help with that in any way that you need. And thank you guys for tonight. I just wanted to share my story so that it was out there and you could all know why I'm doing what I'm doing and how I'm doing that. And I hope you guys all have a great night, and I will talk to you guys another day. Okay? Oh, right. No. If you have any questions, post in the comments. If you like this, like it down there as well. I will appreciate that, and I will talk to you guys another day. Bye.